Hi guys, it's me Hillary back again, and today we're gonna go shopping for Shoppies. Oh my gosh, we're gonna go shopping for Shopkins, but today we're not actually gonna go like with the Shoppies and the Shopkin dolls. We're just gonna make a basket and put Shopkins in it, and you have to have like how much Shopkins you have. If you have like about 100, you have to have very big paper, but for me, I have like a regular amount of Shopkins that I need to make to use for the basket, and I'm just using regular paper. So today I have an assistant, and right now she's gonna give me the paper. So she has gave me the paper, and all you need to do is follow my steps while I fold this paper into a basket. So you fold it in half, and that's what I'm doing right now. Make sure they're all equal, because if it's not equal, you're gonna have something and it won't turn out to be good. So you fold it in half, and you see how you have this two flaps, and it has a line down the middle. You take this paper and fold it again in the middle like that. Then press it down at the ends. Then do it again to the other side. After you're done, your paper will look like this, and it's going to have a line down the middle like that. So make sure these things are tight and secure with nothing with it. Then you're going to fold it down this way, because it's already folded, and that's all you need to do. Make it fold down that way, and just make it like that. Make sure it's equal. It doesn't have to be perfectly equal, but it just has to be equal. Then you do the same way you did it, but if you forgot, I'm going to show you. You take it like that and fold it on the line you see. Then you do it again to the other flap. Once you're done, it'll look like this. And you will have 8 sections. And when you have the 8 sections, you're going to take a piece, then put your finger in there, like right there, you put your finger in there. Then there's a line down the middle, right there. And after you have the line, you have to make sure this is perfectly partitioned with the other line that is straight down together. Then it'll look like that, and that's what you have to do for the other 4. And if you're having difficulties, you can just skip on to another one. And this is my last one to do. After you're done, it will look like this. And when it looks like this, you'll see that there's 2 flaps right there. And you're going to have something like that. And then you fold it onto the other flaps. Fold it like that. But I'm going to show you. So it looks like that, then you fold it. Now that you fold it, if you want, you can put tape on it. But today I won't be actually using the tape. I'm just going to leave it like that, and it might stay like that. And if it doesn't, I'll just fold it back so it can be a little tighter. So now this looks like a ruined basket. But it's not actually ruined. All you have to do is just pick it up. And there you got your basket. And if yours is not standing well like mine and it's all ugly and crooked, you only have to just press it down, and there will be a little line that shows, and you just press it down on it. Sorry if the lighting is too bright, but you just have to press it down in the corners, like on the edge, and then you'll see these lines on the bottom, and that doesn't really matter. After that, your basket is done. Meanwhile, you have to count how much Shopkins you have. And I made another basket for where my Shopkins can be. And here are all my Shopkins, so I'll pour them out. And I have 4 extra things that are not really Shopkins. And those 4 extra things, I got them from school, but I just like to keep them in there. So this is one of it. This is the second one. This is the third one. And this is the fourth one. Those are the things that are not really Shopkins, but I'll just keep them in. It doesn't really make a difference because they're both little things that can fit, and people might think that they're Shopkins. So right now, all you have to do is count them. You can count them in with the Shopkin, but if you don't want to, if you have little things that look like Shopkins and you don't want to count them in, you can just skip them and pretend that you really counted them in. But I am going to count them in. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25. So I have 25 Shopkins, and I know that it's going to fit because I already made a basket for my Shopkins to fit in, and they fit perfectly in there. So all I have to do is take the basket that I made already, and it's this basket. And this basket, you can just put it back where you found it. And load all your Shopkins in. And I've loaded all of my Shopkins in here. And you just want to lay them flat because you're going to be adding something else in here. And I laid them flat, and that's where it is. So, this is how you go shopping for Shopkins. You're going to have a piece of yarn, and I am actually using pink yarn. And the camera actually looks peach, but where I am, it's actually pink. So you use that, then you just cut it, you take a long strip, not too long, then you cut them in half and keep folding it and cutting it in half. Well, I'll show you. And also, before you put your Shopkins in, you can also decorate the paper or with stickers, or just color it before you fold it or something like that. And just cut them up. Well, I already cut it up some yarn, and I'm gonna add them in. Well, not now, but this is the cut yarn, and I'm gonna show you more of the cut yarn. And I think my assistant is cutting me up some yarn, a long strip of yarn. And also, if you're little and you're watching this video, make sure that you have a parent to guide you because you really need scissors. Or make sure that you really have safety scissors, but mine are not safety. So just make sure if you're little you have safety scissors or a parent to supervise you. So this is the long string. This is the long string. Make sure that you have it equal. Right now it isn't equal, so I'm going to make it equal. So I've made it equal, and I'm going to make it straight. I made it straight against the table, and you can take it like that to make a loop. Then you open your scissors and put it in the hole, and then cut it. After you cut it like that, you have 2 strings. You don't put them apart. You just keep folding it and repeat the same thing. and then cut again. If it just blows apart, you have to put them back together. You can make it as tiny till your thing. You can make it as tiny as your scissors can go, but if you can't fold it anymore, just leave it like that and separate them and add it to your pile. So right now I have that much, and if you think that's enough to cover your whole Shopkins, that's it. That's all you need. So make sure that you have your Shopkins laid down flat. Then you add the confetti or whatever you want to call it, but this is yarn. Then you add them in slowly, slowly, slowly. You have to make sure that you really separate them so they can actually stay. They can actually really cover the Shopkins well. But as you can see, I have to make a little more because I can still see some of the Shopkins. So I'll just make sure I make more. So I'll just make sure I make more yarn. And this is the whole yarn strap. So you have to find where it ends and then start pulling it. I don't really want to take too much because other people might be wanting to use this. So I'll just make a loop and cut it how I did before. And put this back where you found it. If I'm going too fast for you, you can pause the video right there so you can repeat what I am doing. So do the same thing as you did to make the others. So you see mine's got scattered, so I'll just straighten this one out because it's still folded and find the tip of the other and just straighten it and then fold it again. If it's ruined like that, you can just cut it back again. And if your scissors having trouble cutting, you can just fold it and cut it perfectly. And you can put that, if it's long enough for it to fit in, you can just put it in there. So then follow the same procedure that you did before. And if it gets all curly, straighten it up. Straighten it and straighten it. And then fold it. And cut it again. And this is how small this can be how small you'd like it, but this is actually how small I would like it. So I'll just separate them and put it in. So right now there's actually a little bit, I just have to make a little bit more because some of the Shopkins are still showing. So this time I'll take a little more than I did before and fold it up. So this string is very long, so all you have to do is make it long, stretch it out so you make sure there's no knots. Then cut it.